You've been pitching extremely well. What's been the difference?
Just putting in some work. Verm and Rick and I have discussed I need to get back downhill on the baseball, and it's helped a lot. Getting better extension, getting more movement back on my fastball, getting my breaking stuff and off-speed stuff's working better off my fastball, and getting back downhill. I was filling up the strike zone, just a little up in the zone, and that doesn't help a lot. And I wasn't really getting hit hard, but when you're up in the zone, that's when you get the flares and Texas leaguers and one-arm singles. So.
It's funny, you talk to pitchers and you say, what is it about this business that you're in that one day it's there and the next day it's gone, and everybody says if you knew the answer, you'd make $1 million.
This game will keep you humble. It will take it and it will give it. More times, though, it will take it. But that's why we got to stay at our game. We have to put our work in, day out. We know that success is not going to come as often as failure. But that's part of this game. You have to stay level-headed and stick your nose to the grindstone and keep going.
This team has played extremely well on the road, not so well at home. Do you know the reason?
There's been teams that have more success on the road than they do at home. Sometimes getting out of that, being in that comfortable atmosphere, sometimes helps guys get their mind away from things. Sometimes you get too comfortable, you lose your sense of where you need to be. So I think sometimes that may be the case. Right now, I think it's just kind of a coincidence thing. So I think we'll start winning here. We got a different club, different atmosphere for the next half, and I feel we'll be able to put some stuff together.
There have been a lot of changes here. People in my business will say about a team that's struggling that's a distraction. Are changes a distraction to you, or do you just go about your business?
They can be a distraction. It depends on if you let it get to you or not. That's where part of this game is you got to be mental toughness involved to block out the things that can come in the way, whether it's on field or off field. Off the field with transactions or on the field with physical mistakes, mental mistakes. You got to learn to block those things out because it's going to happen. We're going to go through our valleys and we're going to go through our highs, but how quickly can you get out of that? So I think we'll be fine. We just got to stick to it.
Last night, a lot of mistakes hurt the club. When you're on the mound and mistakes are made behind you, how do you react? How do you try to react?
You try to just keep, your sense about you. Errors are going to happen, and they've happened more often than we want them to. But it's part of the game. You can only control things you can control. As soon as you start worrying about things that you can't control is when you're going to magnify things. You may have an error in the hole, but if you don't walk a guy here, you may not give up that run. If you make your pitch, then that error may not matter. But you hate to see those things happen, but there's a lot more other things you can control. I'm gonna put my work in between outings so I can control what I can do from outing to outing.
You're going to go against St. Paul. Tell us about that club.
Good club. Remind us a lot about last year's team. You hate to talk about last year's team. You want to move forward, but they're pretty similar to what we had last year. They got good pitching. They swing the bats really well. They put up a lot of runs. They don't make a lot of mistakes. If you make mistakes, they make you pay for it. But I do believe we match up well against them. We could have easily taken 3 from 4 from them, and the time before we should have probably taken the series then too. I feel if we can get back in the race, we got a good chance, those guys. So,
good luck.
Thank you.